Hello everyone. So today, I will start today's coding practice. Okay, so here's my today's question. Insert interval. So the question is, you were given an array of non-overlapping intervals, so our intervals are non-overlapping. And I will be given the array and intervals is sorted in ascending order by start. So it seems like intervals are sorted by the first index, I mean the start, however, not by the end index. Yeah. You were also given interval, new interval start end that represents the start and end of another interval. Insert new interval to interval so that intervals is still sorted in ascending order by start and interval still doesn't have any overlapping intervals. Merge overlapping intervals is necessary. I see. Oh, sorry. So yeah, the intervals are non-overlapping, so which means that if they are sorted in ascending order by the start, then it is also sorted by the end. Okay. And the question is inserting. Okay. The key point of this question, I think, is if there is an overlap, I have to merge it. Okay, I see. So let me think of this question with some example. Yeah. And while doing that, I'd like to confirm my understanding of this question. Okay, so intervals. Yep. So firstly, I will think of this example. Oh, maybe I should think of the example by myself. So I will do it. The intervals should be okay. Let me do in like this. So in the case when intervals like this, and the new intervals is say like this. Yep. Okay, so what happened here is mm, 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 mm. So I have to merge these two arrays, and I will return 1, 4 and 5, 7. Also, if this is long enough, and if like say 2 to 6, I have to merge it and merge all of them and return 1 to 7. And then if this still very long, yeah, in that case, I should return 1 to 8. Yeah, I think this is not super difficult in maturation, so let me, yeah, that's right. So, oh, note that you don't need to modify intervals in place. You can make a new array and return it. Okay. And for constraints, length of the intervals is 10 to the power of 4. So n squared solution would be accepted. Okay, so let me see. The very naive approach I can take is firstly, I will look through the intervals, then I will find the interval which starts. Okay, so let me write the. Oh, simply saying I will take a look at every interval and then for the interval which first overlaps with the new interval, I have to merge it. Yeah. Or I can just say, I will take a look at each interval, and if I can merge it to the new interval, then I will merge it. Then, when I take a look at another following interval, if I can merge it to the last merged interval, I will merge it again. And then I will do the do it forever. So in this way, the time complexity should be O of n because all I have to do is take a look at each array one by one. And for the space complexity should be O of constant. I mean, except for the return array. I think this I can implement this quickly. So let me write it. So, wait, so how can I, yeah, so what I should do here is, okay, so new interval. And, oh, I think another solution, which is makes the implementation still easier, is sorting, using sorting. So firstly, yeah, I will add the new interval to the given interval array, and then I will sort it. So in that way, I can just take a look from start, interval one by one, and start is sorted. So it makes the implementation easy to, yeah, make sure where this new interval should be inserted. Otherwise, I have to, when I mean, iterate the given intervals, I have to check one by one if this new interval should be inserted first or not. Yeah, so that's the thing. So, but let me go with OOL, yeah, implementation. Yep. So, okay. So new interval. Let me keep track if new interval is inserted already, not as Boolean variable. Then I will iterate interval and if not already inserted, and if the so the thing I have to take care is in this case, let me see. So let me take a look at this. So the time I should merge or insert this interval is if the start interval is inside of the last interval. In that case, I should merge it. Or, yeah, if firstly this interval, I mean new interval is before the first interval is given array, I should insert it first. And then everything. So in this case, I should put this interval. Hmm. So what is yeah. So I can just say before taking a look at this interval, if the new interval comes, I mean, start before the starting point of this interval, this should be inserted. This is the case if this new interval is small enough. In this case also, I have to insert it. And in this case, I can put this one first, but before taking a look at the second interval, I should insert this. And when inserting this, it should be merged into the first interval. So that's the one. So let me write it. So if not inserted and new interval n is start is smaller than or equal to the current start, I should insert it. So merge dot append. And then I will mark this already inserted to be true. So in this way, I, yeah, and new interval is inserted, and then I will think of the given intervals as I will append it. So actually this should be, I don't know, maybe tuple? No, I have to make it an array. Otherwise, you know, I cannot modify it to a merging. Oh, so when I merge this array, I mean, okay. So as I said, when I push the existing interval, current interval, I have to check if it can be merged. So if, oh, wait, margin. So 2, 3. Okay, so 2, 3, and 3, 4 should be connected. I mean, merged or not? That's my question. So let me take a look at example. So this is good example. 4, 8, and 8, 10 are merged. Now 3, 5 is merged into 3, 8. Yeah, and 8, 10 is, yeah, merged together. So I can say when the last one, the end of the last merging table is equal or larger than current end, this should be merged. So if this should be merged, mm, I will merge it. And otherwise I don't merge it, so I just have to append it. Okay, that's the thing. Yep, I think this works. Oh, but one thing I have to take care is the small edge case I just come up with is, so if these two intervals are given and if this one is a new interval, so this one is not yet merged or appended in the end of the intervals iteration. So if already inserted, still not inserted, I have to, give the new interval in it. And I don't wanna, I mean, mutate the given interval, so I will copy it. Okay. So let me double check. So this is the merged interval and already, so this is false. I iterate the intervals and not inserted and new interval begins before the current interval. I should push it first. Now, wait a minute. So still I have to check here if they should be merged. So let me, so my idea is I do the same operation twice here and here. So let me write the function for this. Merge. Okay. Oh wait, do this. Spinning doing tower, but this should be start end. Okay. Yep. So here, okay. So this method mutates the merged, I mean the first argument merged it with. Okay. So let me check. So in line 30, I iterate the interval, and if the new interval is not all yet inserted, and it starts before the current interval, it should be pushed into the merged array, and then mark it as already inserted, and then I will append the current interval. Then finally in line 36, if new interval is not inserted yet, I have to append it again. But in this case, I actually don't have to use the self-append interval because it's pretty sure that they don't overlap. So, okay. But just in case, I did it. And then merged is yeah here. Okay. Okay, let me run my code. Oops. Yeah, let me double check this function. So I will check it should be merged with the last interval, and if the end of last interval is I mean, smaller than or equal to so, oh, sorry. So this is the end of the intervals in merged array. Then here, this is the top end of the current interval. So, so, hmm? Now this should be zero, I think. So if the current interval start before the or equal to the end of the all the merged intervals, it should be merged. And yeah, when it should be merged, the end of the interval should be updated. And otherwise, if they don't have to be merged, I just have to append it. Okay, good. So I will run my code. Okay, it's accepted. So, but that being said, there is another solution which takes just n log n. So the thing is that the given interval is already sorted. So I can find the place where this new interval should be inserted quickly with binary search. Yeah. And after that, yeah, but even with that, I have to iterate all the given intervals because, say, in this case, after finding where to insert the new array, new interval, I may still have to insert all of, merge all of them like this. Yeah, so in either way, I have to scan through all the intervals in the worst case. So it is also possible that firstly, I find the start of the new interval. Where in the given intervals the new interval start positions. And then I can do binary search again to find where in the given intervals the table of new interval positions. So in that way, I can find where they are. If I find it, I have to take a look at the start of the merged interval and then end of the merged interval. So, I mean, this interval should be the one after merging. Yeah, so in the best case, I think I it should be finished in constant, like when this is the like this in this case. However, in the worst case, it should be like this. Yes, it can be the worst case like this. So in this case, still I have to iterate and create a new array with only two existing intervals merged together. So yeah, it isn't efficient enough. It still takes over n. So yeah, I think the solution one is simple enough. So let me yeah, finish this practice with this solution. Thank you. Let me just quickly check the editorial. The linear search on web n and binary search over n here. Yeah. Okay, good. So yep, I finished my today's coding practice. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.